Pat Cooper coming down the hall.
Oh, boy. All right.
He's going to be joining our radio program.
This is exhausting. Gotta talk loud.
I was asked.
Yeah.
I was asked to make sure he doesn't trash Howard Stern.
What? Why?
And I just want to go on record and say that I said I would try.
Right.
But Pat Cooper's Pat Cooper.
Yeah, he's very outspoken, as they say.
I said I would try to the best of my ability to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Right? Pat Cooper.
Here he comes. Right?
What is he doing?
Oh, and his little pal.
He got about his little pal.
His handler. Hey, how you doing, Pat's handler?
We still don't know your real name.
Hey, how you doing?
It's Miss Handler.
Oh, Miss Handler.
Fuck like yeah.
That. Hey, Pat. Pat Cooper.
Hello, Pat.
Sit down.
Hello, Jim.
Welcome. Good to see you, buddy.
Have a seat.
Nice to see you.
My friend.
Nice to see you, Mr. Cooper.
Absolutely.
And furthermore,
A nice bottle of water if you're careful. I'm good, Pat.
Yes.
How are you?
don't pamper me.
Well,
Oh, well, you're a guest.
Never pampered.
Never
how are you
pampered.
out there in America?
Everyone is great today, I
That
guess.
reminds me of my pecker.
Oh,
We'll
his
get it
mic's
out.
a little
Long and
limp.
black with a silver tip.
His mic's a little
I'm
limp.
deaf anyway.
Yeah, well,
Good morning, Anthony.
good morning,
Good morning,
Pat.
Opie.
what's up, Pat Cooper?
How
Nothing
are you?
is up. I just had nothing to do. It was snowing.
Yep.
Was
Certainly
either that
is.
or taking another hour in bed.
Yeah.
But your show needs help.
Well,
We're doing
Pat
good.
comes in
And
to
what
help
I found
us.
out was very shaking.
What happened?
Uh-oh.
That
what
you
happened?
guys can be heard 24 hours forever. I'd rather
Yes.
fucking kill myself. I
Yes.
think this country has now proven they're in the toilet. You
Well,
don't deserve that, and he don't deserve
What
that.
the
We
fuck?
figured it would be better if the show
It's
just
not
replays.
better. It's a fucking tremor. You guys starting wars.
It's beautiful.
We need meta music.
Metamucil?
We need better music.
Oh.
Nice stuff. Violins and harps. We don't want to hear this bullshit anymore. It's over.
Plenty of time for harps.
No. Well, you're not going to go there
Well,
anyway.
That's true.
He's got a shop because he has kids. You should start adopting.
No, I'm
He
good.
thinks I'm kidding him. He knows why you got kids, because you feel, you want to be loved.
What's wrong with that, Pat Cooper?
Nobody fucking loves you. I live in the same neighborhood. he goes past the sandwich shop. They close the door.
Oh,
How you been?
Good. How was your lasagna? The last time I saw you, you had all sorts of bags and you were making lasagna.
It was so good it was photographed.
Yeah.
I make good food, and I give it away. Because
he
I
really
have no
give it
hobby.
away?
I have no hobby.
Yeah.
So I do maybe 22 cutlets. I do lasagna. I make a ton of soup, but I get a Jewish chicken. See, people don't know about
What?
Jewish chickens. I go down to Delancey Street and I get a schmutzke.
What's
A
a
big Jewish chicken.
got a big
It
beak.
costs about $3 more, but the fat, when you put it in the water, the fat just comes off the chicken and it's soup. It's
nice.
soup.
Oh.
When you get an Italian chicken, it's for roasting. It doesn't give off nothing. See,
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
put oil on there, a little basil, a little oregano. But Jewish soup is the best. I don't care.
And then what do you do with all this food?
Excuse me?
What do you do with all that food?
Well, there are people who play golf.
Uh-huh.
There are people who go swimming.
Right.
I like to go in the kitchen and break balls.
All right.
I got a double freezer because in case we have snow, I'm covered.
So you stock up.
It's called giving of yourself, not listening 24 fucking hours of your life. I wouldn't pay $12 to listen to you for 5 minutes.
But
I'll tell you what, I'll give you $1,000 a week to cut it off. That's what I call friends.
But why are you on the show then?
No, this is not a show.
Oh.
This is aggravation.
You wanted
If
to
you
be
fucking think
aggravated.
this is a show, you guys are jerking off.
Wow, we've been tricked into
No,
thinking
I'll
it's
tell
a
you
show
what's
for a long time. Yes.
A show is watching a movie.
Okay.
A show is going to the theater.
Yeah.
This is aggravation.
Just
this
aggravation.
is grumpy. You represent grumpy.
Yes, they do.
Right,
I
right.
don't like it.
Don't ever interrupt me when I didn't
Jimmy.
finish.
You're absolutely right. I was just trying to add an aside, but that was technically an interruption.
Ah, shit. Anyway, what's important
Yes.
is to pick up a paper a couple of days ago, and I read the paper like anybody else. And then I start getting phone calls. What do you think of Howard Stern's birthday? And I says, well, I don't think about it, and who gives a shit? It's none of my business.
All right.
He said, was you invited? I says, no. He would never invite class. He invites horse shit. I said, number one horse shit is Jimmy Kimmel. See, they all hate Leno.
Right.
Because Leno happens to still have the numbers over all of them. So they're jealous of numbers. Always remember that. Kimmel is a coward. I mean, Kathy Griffith, who attacks everybody, her mother and sister and aunts, but ain't got the balls to attack Howard because Howard is the leader of shit. And they analyze shit.
Oh, boy.
Now.
Oh, boy.
Now. He's in there now talking about his birthday. I don't have Cyrus. Not because I don't want it. I don't give a shit. I'm deaf, so I have a reason.
So you can't hear it.
I mean, I can't fucking hear my records. I gave them away. So what I do is I understand who I am. Howard don't know who the fuck he is. Jimmy, don't ever raise that means you're going to go to the bathroom.
Well, I just wanted to say, I heard it was a great, great birthday party, Pat Cooper.
No, you heard wrong.
I heard it was a terrific time.
You know why you heard that?
And I also heard it was a great broadcast.
Listen to me. I hope the president would have went there. It's none of my fucking business. I'm still talking that a man that had that birthday party is still full of shit. And he's not a nice man. He don't know how to be nice. And the people who support him are scared of him. This is how Hitler started.
Oh, wow.
Scaring people out of their fucking the bread beds.
Hitler Stern.
He's got guys now urging him on in the room. This is supposed to be a talented man. They got to be careful what he says because he's associated with NBC, which is called Nice Big Cock. That's what that
nice
stands
big
for.
cock.
So
Nice
he's
big cock.
turning around, and he wants people to say, I can't say that. No, I can't talk about sex. I can't. So he gave up his base. He gave up his soul, this fucking dog. That's what he did. And I tell you, all those people that would get on a plane, I would rather go to the Bahamas. At least I get a suntan. He said, and now, getting back to you guys. Had I turned around and been in your shoes, I'd have fucking climbed on him. Because he's got no right to tell you guys how the fuck to live in our great country. This is why I turned around. I started to like you to see if you had any balls to go after this guy and tell him to go fuck himself.
I think we've climbed on him.
No, you gotta stand. Listen, you gotta stand up for your dignity. What the fuck else do we have?
Dignity.
Yes.
That's right. Now, we get divorced, we fuck broads, we do this, we do that. What do? That's what we do. You can't say, I didn't do that. I did it. When they say to you, here, David Letterman proved the point. We understand that you fucked around behind your wife's back. What did he say? Yes. And they forgot about it. They forgot about it. Nobody said nothing. None of us said, did you eat pussy? Yes. And that was the end of it. And they go, shit, now we can't go after pussy eaters. Why? Because he made it dull.
Yeah.
You see? Now, the curse words don't mean shit anymore. Point. I'm watching your buddy there, Dice Clay. All right? I like Dice Clay personally. He was funny when he did the poetry. I watched him on television a couple of weeks ago. He's terrible. He's the fucking worst comic that ever walked out with a jacket trying to be Italian, and he's Jewish. And I'm talking to the son. I said, son, listen to me. You lost it. But he was wonderful in the Woody Allen movie, so he's got to go to that. Stay away from comedy, because you're a disgraziata. And a disgrazia, ladies and gentlemen, means you're not funny, you're a disgrace to comedy. How fucking dare you go out and say, excuse me, sir, is that your wife? Did you eat a pussy yesterday? Who gives a shit? First of all, the ugliest thing in the world is a pussy.
Uh-oh.
It looks like a bunch of rolled in rubber bands. That's what you're trying to fuck. So why are we getting nuts and talking about who's getting laid?
Pat Cooper's getting bad pussy.
My friend
out there.
Anthony here went through a tremble with his marriage.
Yeah.
It's over. Don't hate her no more. Just hope she gets a cramp.
I never even think about her anymore.
Yes, you do. You thought about it just now.
That's right.
When you heard the word pussy, your fucking hat went up.
No, well, you reminded me of her.
No, I don't remind you of. You had a wonderful
you're
time.
prettier.
Let's talk about the day you said, I love you. Let's talk about the day you said,
I
I'll kill
was
for you.
drunk. I was drunk.
All right, I'm drunk now being on this show. This is what cornflakes does to me.
It was great.
No, but when I'm here now,
With Pat, I gotta say,
every paper,
well or not,
picked up on the Stern party.
Sure,
but this actor that died, we lost somebody that had a fucking feeling, that had a great acting ability.
Yeah.
And to wind up with the drug shit and Stern without drugs is on drugs as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
So they're worried about Stern, they're giving him paper shit and about his story. What has he done in this country that we got to stand up and salute him to being a genius? He's an evil son of a bitch and made money on it, and I would love him if he say, I am. Born a fucking prick. But he's got no balls, and now he's got people helping him talk.
yeah.
He's got people helping him talk. He don't want to lose the NBC shit. So now he became who he was. He's now being bullied by a bigger name called NBC. He's got to do what they say. So he's a fucking coward. How about that, you fucking fans? He's a coward. Are you waving your hands again?
I'm raising my hand because you can't hear.
Okay.
I was told, can you try and not have Pat Cooper trash Howard Stern?
I shouldn't do it.
I don't care.
Was that?
Who said that?
Listen to me. I'm not trashing him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you he's full of shit.
He
told everybody everybody was full of shit.
Right.
He went after people's family. You go after his family, he cried. He's a fucking baby.
Nope.
I'll go after him 24/7, and I don't give a fuck what fans you had. I was his best fucking guest. The only one that didn't take his shit, and he's a spy. You see that guy that's in Russia? He's not a spy. He's an American. This guy, Howard, is a spy. He has people out there finding everybody's personal life. If you talked about his children, he went fucking crazy. Now he don't want nobody to even know he has children. Now he's separating his life. I don't have a family. I'm not Jewish. I'm just me, a blob. And the people are following a fucking blob. And you people in America who like him, that's your privilege. I did his show. I didn't do anything wrong. I was the best fucking guest.
You were a great guest back in the 80s and 90s, and you didn't get an invite?
But I did. I learned a lesson. I quit. And I said, Pat, it's over. Now you got younger guys. It's a new world. Howard wants so fucking bad to be recognized. I don't think he paid for that birthday. I think they chipped in.
What's that?
That's what I think. Am I right?
I think the company paid.
Yeah,
but wait, so he retired from Howard Show, and that's why we got him?
No. I will never. This is my last. Opie, this is my last time here.
No.
That's it? You're
You
retired?
said that last time.
No, I didn't say that last time. I knew I had one more coming.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Opie don't get it. Nobody understands. Here's a man on my left. I mean, a wonderful man.
Thanks, Pat.
He still got class. There's no class out there. And again, with Dice Clay, personally, I like him. But Dice, you're a good actor. Get off that comedy. You're a disgraziata.
I disagree, Dice, and I'm not saying that because he's my friend. I love him as a comic. I really do. Love him.
Because you're lonely.
That's true. I am lonely, but I do love him as a comedian.
Listen to me. I love you. You have a right to love him and like him. But what I saw on that television, I'm not a prude. I've heard all the language. But he has no rhythm. He has no feel for being funny. He ran out there like he wanted to. And I'm saying, wait, you're not getting the laughs you're supposed to. You can't go back to the old shit. Now, the kind of money he made, he should have got a whole brand new act. So go for $1 million fucking dollars. I would bring him another 20. But he's a cheap son of a bitch. He don't want to change. I would turn around. I don't need a writer because I'm a brilliant fucking comic. I got things to say 24/7. I should get a network, not these fucking guys.
Yeah.
These guys should be on slides. And see how many people would turn them on. See, if they came in this building now and looked at you two, they would never believe you're Opie and Anthony.
Why is
They would
that?
believe you're Phil and Toto. That's who they would believe.
Why?
Because you don't look like an Opie and Anthony. Well, he looks a little bit like an Anthony. You have no Opie in you.
Well, of course not. It's a kid's name.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the
Well,
name.
you are a kid.
Well, I try to be.
But your kids are wonderful. That I got to tell
Thank you,
you.
Pat Cooper.
You got great sperm.
I make good kids, right?
He
at
does
that.
have great sperm.
Might be more my
Absolutely.
wife than
But
me.
that's That's the story.
Delicious.
So now, when your 60th birthday, you go on and you put it on television. Was it on television?
I don't know.
On radio, whatever.
Boy. See,
Because he wants to be loved.
They want us to step in.
He's got to first start with his family
what
to
are we
love him.
do? Yeah.
When you start with your family to love him, I think his family still don't know what the fuck he does. Why are you looking at that for?
Well, they want us to step in every time we talk about Howard, so I'm trying to step in.
Who said that?
All you got to tell them is, if they don't like it, turn it off.
I told them, look, you're your own person, and you're gonna say whatever you want.
You know.
No,
you
it's
can't
not
tell
the
a guest
idea.
what to talk about.
Listen to me. I'll say it again. They got a right to like who they want.
Sure. There you go.
If a guy said to me he likes Hitler, that's none of my fucking business.
Right.
I won't like
sitting two people away from him.
No, I don't want to hear.
As a Jew, it should be your business.
Opie.
Yes.
Opie.
Yes, Pat.
What's wrong with this country is happening when we lose a man on drugs, 46 years old. That's what's wrong with this country. There's no more character, no more dignity. Howard's trying to prove a point that I was not a nice man. I'll never be a nice fucking man. And the only one telling me is Pat Cooper, because Pat Cooper's got the balls to stand up to me because I'm not big with Pat Cooper. I'm a snail. That's what it is. So if his fan base loves him, God bless you.
Where did it go wrong with you two? Where did it go wrong with you and Howard?
Oh, it's obvious. I found out he's full of shit.
It took you a long time.
And wait a minute. One day I was on his show, and he said, I heard you talked about me. I said, yeah. And he played what I said. He said, did you say that? Well, how would you? Of course I said it. You got it on tape. And who the fuck are you to go around taping people?
I remember that episode.
No, but I'm saying, why are you going around? Look, I mean, that's unfair. Like if I talk to you and you're on the phone, North, and you say to me, yes, and then 2 days later you come in and I don't know, you tape my conversation. That's wrong. That's why if the people of the Howard clan don't like me, because you're a bunch of fucking cowards, you believe that nobody's against that man. He's not a fucking man. He's a pussy, and I don't want to insult pussy. He's a disgraceful to the fucking, for whatever he's worth. He's
How many
nothing.
texts you
But
getting,
you
Opie?
people don't see nothing.
Phone lighting up.
Oh, boy.
And remember this. Remember what I'm telling you.
Yes.
Right now, he's got teachers teaching him how to operate under the new Howard Stern. The new Howard Stern is rotten because you can't give up who you are. You cannot say, I'm white if you're black, or if you're black if you're white. You're a fucking phony, and you're a disgrace, and all you people who went to his party, that's your privilege. But you know what's wrong?
I tried, right?
Do you know what's wrong?
Officially, I tried.
Yeah.
They don't know why they like him.
It's his last night, right?
Oh, is that it?
I don't think they know why they like him. I know why I liked him at first.
Yeah?
Because he wasn't busting my balls. He didn't give me any of that shit. I didn't agree with some of the stuff he said. But this man is 60 years old. I want to know if he wakes up and says, holy shit, my time is starting to pass.
Uh-oh.
And I am 85, brother. And I said, hey, Howard, if God makes me 85, you're lucky you're 60. There must be a saint up there who wants to live to go till you fucking rot. And you will rot. But you see, he don't want to hear it. Because only he said it. Only he could talk about your mothers, your sisters, your uncles, and your aunts. And again, I say, wait a minute.
My father.
Huh?
Oh, right.
My father.
Yeah.
He talked about your father?
Oh, yeah.
Did he?
Why? What's wrong with your father?
Well, he's no longer with us, and he thought that was hilarious. But continue, Pat.
But you see,
Continue.
had you turned around and punched him in the nose, they wouldn't have defended you.
Right.
His fans would have said, how dare you touch Howard? If they can explain to me why is Howard, the people don't know. He's a piece of garbage. He's a walking garbage. He married a lovely girl who unfortunately is a lovely girl. I met her, but she's blind. So what I did, and I swear to God, I donated $110,000 to buy 2 dogs for the blind people. She's going to get one of them. I did. I donated that.
Oh, there goes the phones ringing.
When did Howard donate anything to help anybody but himself?
Right.
And here's the irony. You're all on the same floor.
Yes, we are.
It makes it very uncomfortable every day.
I would come here 2 o'clock in the morning and lock his doors. I wouldn't let him in the fucking building. And I would say, I'm going to tell you, I don't want a prick in the building here. And to me, you're a prick. Go get the cops. Get me arrested. And I want you to come to the cops and say I'm a prick. He ain't got the balls because he's a fucking coward. You see? If he saw a policeman, he's shitting his pants.
You were a big part of that show. You probably should have been invited to the party.
I don't want to look. Oh, you reminded me.
He's just jealous. He's just jealous.
Oh, you reminded me. I quote him.
Yes, Pat.
I says, Howard, why don't you be roasted by the friars? And he said, well, here's my conditions. I said, yes. I will be roasted by the friars if, yes, all the people that hate me, I'm quoting him, are on the dais. I said, we'll need another building. He said, everybody that hates me, I want to be on it. Never went to a friar's roast until Matt Lauer. That was my worst roast. I did a minute. And people said, what happened to Pat Cooper? The reason I did a minute, I closed it, but Tom Cruise, another ball breaker, he opened the show and did 55 fucking minutes. It was getting dark outside.
What?
And this was a fucking luncheon.
He did 55 minutes?
I swear to God. And it was not a roast.
That interesting.
It was a corporate... All the television people were talking about each other.
Oh,
I said to Matt Lauer, I said, Matt, when it gets to me, I'm going to do one thing. Goodbye. Because I showed class. Now, here's where Howard was in. This is what you want to call a prick. Gets up and tries to get on the dais uninvited. And they told him to get the fuck off, and he got the fuck off because they told him he was a piece of shit, not verbally, but telling him to get off. He found out that not everybody loves him. That's when I started to realize Mr. Prick has showed up. Now, we did another roast. This guy, this director, the guy, the bastard. He wrote the bastard shows.
Inglourious Bastard, Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino.
Right. Quentin Towers. All right, I closed that show.
Quentin Towers, yes.
Right. Howard is in the audience with Robin. I don't know this, and I don't give a shit. I'm hilarious. Howard turns around and tells people I was terrible. Robin Quivens, who I give credit, says, Howard, you're wrong. The man was great. And then he said, well, yeah, you're right. Because you don't want anybody to be right who stands up to him. He's a fucking warden. He's a fucking prison. And he's a prisoner. He's everything that's crime. He's a criminal, what he did to people. And all you fans out there, understand, I got a right to knock who I want to. And if you don't like it, you're not decent people. You're fucking lowlifes.
I don't think
you
it's
can love him and not love him. I don't give a shit. But don't put me down. Fuck all of you.
No, never.
Yeah.
Wow, Pat.
Well, at least you worked it out with Wayne Newton. You and Wayne are good.
Wayne Newton was a nice man.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
What?
Wayne Newton was a nice man.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You worked it out with Wayne. I think they had a problem for a while.
Wayne Newton was a giver.
Right.
I bet.
Wayne Newton had a tremendous ego, but don't punish him for that. On the stage, he delivered it. He outdrew Sinatra because he worked that town 45 weeks a year. Liberace outdrew Sinatra, who was there for... So, with all due respect to Sinatra, and I love Sinatra and I love his singing, Wayne Newton and Liberace outdrew him. The difference was Wayne Newton didn't bring in gamblers, nor did Liberace.
But Frank brought in the heavy hitters.
Frank worked the 3 months a year.
Yeah.
He brought in millions and millions of dollars.
Sure.
Wayne Newton would do 45 weeks a year. He brought in $35. But that's all right. That's all right. But that's all right. But Wayne was an entertainer. See? And now the kids today, I mean, what's his name? Bieber, Booba, Bubba? This fucking kid,
The
Beast.
I think what happened when he was born, they threw away the body and they kept the sperm. This fucking kid is nuts. I know he deserves a spanking, a smack in the fucking mouth, and to walk the straight line and go to Canada and move to where it's cold.
Oh, just stay up there in his native Canada.
Why is he breaking up? You know why? Because Canada don't take that shit like we do.
No?
We take shit. Remember, Sharon Stone was hot as a pistol? And Letterman put her on, and he told Howard he wants Howard. And Howard says, I go on first or I don't go. And I looked at Howard. I said, what's the fucking difference? He says, I go on first. And he told Letterman, and Letterman made him go on first. And when I did Letterman, I says, why do you allow anybody to tell you how to run your fucking show? That was the end of me and Letterman.
Wow.
We're not on Letterman either.
Huh?
We're not on Letterman anymore either, because a call was made by Howard. That's a true story, too.
He made a lot of calls
He made a call
about hurting.
He made a call behind the scenes.
What about our friend there, the joke man, Matley?
Jackie.
Why didn't he invite him? Jackie's a good soul.
He didn't get invited to the birthday party? I find it hard to believe.
Didn't invite him. What are you looking at him for? The man's taking a fucking nap, and you're looking at him?
No, only because he just starts talking with no microphone. All of a sudden, I hear a sound in the back.
Get over here, you.
Because you're a genius, you can handle it.
Oh, thank you, Pops.
So
but you know what I'm saying?
When you talk to Jackie and he wasn't invited, that's kind of
Let me ask
crazy.
you a question. How come you got fans here? All right. How come the fans, when they knocked your father, didn't defend you?
They did.
They probably did, right?
They did?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Why don't they do
were
it
great.
now?
Hold
on a minute. Why don't they call back now and say, Pat's right?
They were
Pat's
great.
right.
Well, we got.
You know why? Because you know why? They're off the wall. They're semi-retards who love this man because they don't know what they love. Listen, I told my daughter, my own daughter, you don't know your father. Cut the shit. You don't know who I am. Cut the shit. Just because you're my daughter don't make you fucking right. And she was going to come here with my son-in-law and 2 producers to do my documentary. And I told my daughter, you're going to spend $100,000 for what? You come to New York with these 2 guys, I'll fucking lock your ass up. That's quote by me. How can you say I'll put you in fucking jail?
Jeez. Wow.
Now, wait a minute. Now.
I guess.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
When she was 16, she wanted to leave the house and go with her girlfriend, who was a piece of shit girlfriend. But my daughter didn't see this.
Right.
So I said to my daughter, you're 16. You walk out of this house, I will have your fucking ass in jail because I'm responsible for your upbringing until you're 18. And she didn't know what to say. And I reminded her the other day, your member's going to shove you in jail in Vegas, so shut up.
Wow.
I said, I'm responsible.
Yeah.
Now it's your right. You got your own responsibility. I give you money and you want to spend it on me? I could have got a documentary for nothing, you sick bastards. How dare you spend $100,000 that I give you? Why don't you buy your daughter a Cadillac? I would respect you more.
Pat, is there anybody you haven't burnt a bridge with? Anyone in the business that you haven't completely nuclear blown up a bridge?
Us.
You guys.
Us. Oh, us. We're the last. Are we the last people that will professionally speak to you, Pat?
Let me put it to you this way.
Joe Piscopo wanted him
Let me
on,
put
but he
it
wanted
this
to do
way.
you.
Yes, Pat.
I am very observant, not a genius. There's a man called Mario Cuomo who was our governor.
Mario.
All right. Let me bring out something that this fucking country don't pay attention to. He was the #1 to run for president. When they figured this guy was going to run, they picked on his dead father and said his dead father was a mafioso. Wait a minute. What did Mr. Cuomo do? He says, you don't fuck with my dignity. Fuck the presidency, and he walked away. That's a fucking man. You fucking with my father? He's dead? He's a mafioso? Ladies and gentlemen, would Howard Stern do that? Howard Stern would stand up for his fucking family.
Just when I thought we were
fucking
out,
shit.
he pulls us back in.
We tried.
Yes.
I think the people.
I know you
I think
are.
the people have noticed we've tried.
I'm right
though,
with you. I'm trying
We've
to calm you.
Pat,
I'm caressing
So
Pat's.
you're not sure if you like me yet.
Oh, I love you.
Don't love.
I love you.
My phone's vibrating.
Do you understand?
I think I could calm
what
it's
happened to
vibrating so
dignity
much.
in our country?
Yeah, no one cares about that.
If Howard would have turned around and said, I'm Howard Stern, I'm the shock crop, crappie shock, whatever the fuck he is, and stand by it, they would have gave him the country. Now he's telling you, you see, Kim Kardashian would put cement on. His body, Howard's body can't handle cement. It can handle horse shit. If he put horse shit on his face, all over his body, he would smell and he would say, that's perfume.
He should have invited Jackie the Joke Man, though. My God.
What? Why? How come? I love
My
Howard.
God.
Listen, I love Jack Joke Man. He's a giver. He's got a good heart. But Howard is a terrible. What about all the other people that walked away from him? But yet he's got the stuff. Oh, one of his quotes was, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer Aniston and her boyfriend are really in love. He never heard the word love. The fuck is he? I would have yelled out, Howard, what does love mean? What does love mean, you sick fuck? What does love mean? He wouldn't go, because you have no love. You're a fucking walking limp. And I want to tell you something. He's going to prove me right.
I know.
Will you stop laughing? I'm on a roll. You're the only guy in this class.
I'm right here with you, Pat.
No, you're smart. You play with that shit.
This is laughter of joy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
I love listening to Pat Cooper.
No, that's all right. You know why? I'm the last of me.
Yeah.
This is your last appearance on our show?
No, he said he's the last of him.
No, but he also said this is it.
No,
Why is this it?
Well, probably because Tim won't let him back on.
Oh, they tend to do that to people.
Let him on
listen.
Right.
Yes,
just
Pat.
know that it wasn't us.
Listen.
Yes, Pat.
Yes,
Howard's fan base
Howard again.
don't want to know anything against this man. They really, first of all, don't know him. They really weren't on the air like I was with him 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't double cross him. I just told him, you got to tape. Who the fuck you to taping people? And who's these 18-year-old kids walking the street?
Do you remember what you were saying that got him upset?
No, yeah, I must have called him a prick. I don't know. But I didn't call him behind his back. I said, Howard, I said, you're wrong. He went after, what's his name, the guy who used to talk worse than me, yelling and screaming, who died in a car.
Sam Kinison. They were friends.
All right, Sammy, nice man.
Yeah.
All right. And when Sam stood up to him, Howard said, take a fucking walk. You're finished with me. Sam begged to get back. I went no beg. I said, fuck you. Who you talking to, you piece of shit? Who the fuck you to tell me I'm not on your show? I'll come after you, I'll bite your balls. Because he would say that to people, but a coward. He's a fucking born bully. And you people who love him love bullies. And let me tell you why we never had gay people 100 years ago. We had no closets. We were hanging our clothes on the doorknob. That's why these people couldn't come out no fucking where. That to me is important. And why am I a natural funny man? Because I'm scared shit.
Is that it?
You know, you guys play me after I finish this? Don't play me no more. Tell your fucking audience you want greatness or bring him back. If you want to waste our fucking time, go to Howard, because he's another, and play with his balls with his birthday. I hope the cake had horse shit in it. That's what I hope.
The cake has
That's what I hope. Jimmy Kimmel. Now they're all up. Let's go against Leno. I mean, who figured Leno would last 22 fucking years?
22.
You gotta give him that credit.
Wow.
All right? You gotta give him credit.
Ratings right to the end,
and
too,
I
Pat.
guarantee you, if they would have let him alone, he'd have done 30 years.
Yeah.
You see?
Oh, easily. He's not done.
He's an honest stand-up comic. He never said I'm an actor. He never said this. He was a stand-up comic, and he lasted 22 years, and they throw him up. He's got the highest rating, and they throw him to the fucking wolves.
That's the business.
Now we know that. Watch Leno, and Leno's in his 6. Where the fuck's he going? I mean, how many times can you wash your cars? You know, he's got about 3. And when he dies, you know, that's his problem. He's going to get sick finding out when they tell him, you know, you can't keep your cars. You're going to die. You can't take a car.
Yeah.
Well, I had a friend of mine, my oath to God, the wife hated the daughter-in-law, the wife. She buried the son in the fucking Mercedes.
Wow.
And the wife says, where's the Mercedes in the will? She goes, you dig him up. She buried her son in the fucking thing like this, behind the wheel and into the fucking dirt.
That's
and the guy's
creepy.
still there. That's
so
a mother.
creepy.
That's a mother.
That is a mother.
You're goddamn right.
Well, Leno's not going to
what Sam
retire.
did.
He'll go somewhere else, Pat.
Huh?
Leno's not going to retire. He'll go somewhere
maybe
else.
CNN.
He's been offered anything he wants.
Right.
But people are very, very into what they like for 22 years. You take him out of that desk. It may not look like the same desk, the same drapes. People say, well, it doesn't look, they'll find wrong with it. I don't think people give a shit. We got too many talk people. You got Wendy Williams. Then you got this other girl from Florida, from California, Queen
Latifah.
What's it, Queen Maffa?
Queen Maffa.
Who's
Queen
that?
Maffa.
Queen Maffa.
You got her. You got, who's the other one? You got another one. You got somebody on Shackle. There's a new thing called Shackle.
You got Bethany. Bethany's doing it.
No, what about the girls that's going to do the, that's going to do the Academy Awards?
Ellen
DeGeneres.
Oh, of course, Ellen does well.
She's got great things. She's a giving woman.
She's
I mean,
funny.
Oprah was generous, and she gave up her big party.
Right.
You know why?
Why?
Because she didn't want to fight with Stern. Had she would have
Why?
went and had
We're
the
back.
party,
Oh, boy.
she should have went the same
goes
time.
the phone again.
She should have had it right opposite him. Where's the Hammerstein? Where's the Hammerstein building?
West Side.
It's close.
Like
34th
34th Street on the west side.
Yeah.
34th Street.
Near Penn Station.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what, see?
Near Penn Station.
And let me tell wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how strong Howard was. They had to stop the trains until the party was over. No trains could go underneath. That's big stuff.
Come on.
Of course, I'm kidding you, sick bastard.
Gotcha.
You're the one
You
that
got
goes
you
on
on
that
that
They,
one. Yeah, you're a little slow to me, huh? A little slow.
I don't understand how you don't bump into each other.
Well, there's
we have occasionally in the hallway.
Huh?
We have occasionally. We say hello.
not really.
I've
say
never
hello?
even
Yeah, I have
seen him in the
twice.
building.
Yeah,
I
no,
have a couple.
Say hello, and he talks about his father. I'll tell him to go
no,
fuck
no
himself.
one.
Well, not in the same moment. I mean, you know.
No one is.
You can't be who you are
No?
to him. You got to be who he
Oh
wants
boy,
you to be.
I think they turned off the electricity.
Huh?
You see that? The lights are going off.
They probably would. He's got that kind of. I'm
He
telling
does.
you,
He's got the power.
he has the power still.
Yeah.
Around here, they love him. They absolutely adore him.
Oh,
around
yeah.
here.
You know.
It's all about Howard.
no.
We learned that a long
They
time
don't
ago.
like
But
when
it's the
people
money.
bash him.
No, and they certainly don't like when people bash him.
Anthony,
Yes,
they
Pat.
love him.
A la text
it's
message.
the money.
I tried.
Yeah.
I did.
It's the fucking.
You heard in my voice, right,
Snapples
people?
loves him.
Yeah,
If people,
sure.
or
Yeah.
whatever advertisers are paying, I can understand you love him. You're in a business. If I was advertising the furniture business and he was a fucking piece of shit and he's selling my furniture, it's business.
Right.
So I'm not mad at the people who sponsor him, but if they all walked away, if the dollar stopped, you'll see how fucking fast. The dollar, they say, who? But that's all right. He can't take it with him, but he can take his hate with him.
Oh.
Because he has
fucking
motherfucker
deep.
hate.
Motherfucker hate.
The best.
That's deep shit right
The
there.
best.
Yeah, huh?
That's right. He hates the best because he wants to get paid for hating. We have dictators we blew out of the fucking water. You hear? Nobody's blowing this guy out of the water yet. Just to teach him a lesson, you can't badmouth people unless you're ready to be badmouthed. And he don't want to be. I wrote a sign out here about a year or so ago that he was full of shit. He had that thing erased, the paint over. That's right. I would have put it on his balls. Because when you hate, I'm going to talk about hate. I don't hate him, but I want to
They
get him where
painted
I
over
want to
that?
get him. To let him know he's a disgrace.
I took pictures
Yeah.
of it, though.
They painted over that? Maybe
took-
they were just painting the wall
No,
that
I took,
day.
painted
I took
over?
Maybe
pictures.
they were just painting the wall.
Steve Malsberg on his last
Where
day
did the
said,
time go?
said
Yeah.
we're going to paint the
I
Howard
know.
salt, and he's
Goes
painting
fast.
the walls.
Hey, Pat, what are you working on? What is he working on?
No. Please. Answer me, because he don't know what I'm working on.
What are you working on, Pat
Nothing.
Cooper?
Nothing.
I thought he's working on something.
Not allowed to
No,
say
no.
anything.
No,
Okay,
he wants,
you're not
no,
allowed
no,
to say
no.
nothing.
Nope.
You're
Here's
not
what he wants,
retired.
no.
Stop with
Here's-
this retiring
no, Here's
crap.
what he wants to do.
What?
He wants me to roast the fucking world. I got no time. I got no memory to roast the fucking world. I want to roast one thing. I want to roast the Friars because I think that would be hilarious to let the Friars know what I think of them in humor. See?
That's a great idea. Pat Cooper roasts the world,
Yeah.
and you have the memory. You talk about a few pop culture figures. You do it as a 1 hour either
My
show.
writer.
Oh, yeah.
Teleprompter.
My fucking writer.
No, let Pat go.
good.
You do a 1 hour. It's either a show or a podcast or a half hour, and you edit it down so you can kind of free form and go wherever you want. Let your brilliant mind go where it wants.
I
Then you
would
edit it
want
down.
Oh.
See? But what I would do
Yeah.
was mention the names of the Friars
Yeah.
that I know are not on the money with humor to get my point across. I would do it, but where am I going to do it? You know what would happen if I told the Friars I want to roast the Friars? They would tell me, do it here. Because you know why? They need the fucking money. And they got a problem with the train going underneath the building. They got the
train
fucking
again.
Second Avenue subway, which got sirens that'll blow your balls
More
out of the
concerned about the
fucking-
train than Woody Allen's daughter.
All right,
that
here,
dumb toy
here.
train she can't look at
Front page.
anymore.
I liked it. Jesus.
Right?
You didn't even let it sit there for a second.
I know.
Let it sit. It might work.
Well, you know something?
hilarious.
Yes, Pat Cooper.
Listen.
What do you think
Listen.
of Woody Allen?
We got a
I
nice
don't
email
think
from
of Woody Allen.
You got a nice email from Woody Allen.
Pat sent him a book, and Woody told him that he was one of the most hilarious comedians he ever met.
Wow. So you're looking the other
dealing
way.
with, listen, Woody Allen, I'm not his lawyer. I got a family of 50 years old, 50 years, still calling me a piece of shit.
Right.
So they're still calling him a piece of shit, and it's not going to stop. So you're insulting the guy, whether he did it or not, it's 30 years too fucking late. The train left the station.
Wow.
I'm not here to defend this man.
Train did
I'm
leave
not
the
here to
station.
defend
Boy,
this
dude.
man.
Round and
but
round.
that kid to come out and even bring this up, has she brought it up when he was 7 years old, that's okay. But not when she's in her 20s.
Now you think
But you know what,
Well,
though?
where could you bring it up when you're 7?
Yeah,
though?
when something like that happens, it's weird. You go your whole life trying to forget it or to move on, and then you're constantly reminded
I got
because
my
of
family hasn't
Hollywood.
forgot. It's 50 fucking years. I got a divorce, and I did. Listen, I obeyed the court's ruling. Whatever I paid, I paid.
That's from the
I was
school
a
of
good
walk
guy.
it off.
But my mistake was I
Walk
became
it off.
popular, and they got pissed
Old
off.
school.
There's your
Yeah,
answer.
I think it's different. Like a family
You're from
being
old school.
Yeah, Pat's
You're
an old
like
school
anyone.
guy.
Old school.
You're old school. You're like, walk it off. What's the matter with you?
I know. I
Get over it.
When
Yeah.
I'm sleeping, I don't dream. I yell.
You yell in your sleep.
They're fucking right. And here's how I sleep. I go, and furthermore, and then I start to dream.
One of his kids tries to come on here, and I just said, "Go away, man."
No, you
Who's
should
that
have
kid?
come
It's
on.
the son that wrote the book.
Oh, I don't know.
The
Who?
kid doesn't understand.
I think he finally
He was
gave up.
brainwashed at 4 years old. I'm a prick.
Oh, shit.
No, my big
I don't
mistake.
think
I
anyone
got
thinks you're a
successful,
prick,
and they
Pat
couldn't
Cooper.
handle it, and they didn't know what the fuck to do. So
Right.
they hate. I got grandkids I'll never see. They're hurting the kids. They're hurting the kids.
Would you like to, if you could make up now and let bygones be bygones? Would you?
I'd throw a fucking hand grenade in there. My fucking hate is permanent. But I don't want to hate. I just wish them well. I mean, I got a daughter, wasn't even 1 year old. I only saw her when she wanted me to pay for her college. And I said, fine. Then she comes into the lawyer's office, walks past me, says to the lawyer, is he paying my college? Lawyer said, yes. She walked out, never said hello. I said to the lawyer,
what were these
fuck
kids?
her.
What were these kids told
Wow.
about you?
Yeah.
Huh?
What were they
What
told?
were they told?
What were they told about you?
Well,
I'm
divorces
a
could
piece
be
of
nasty.
shit. I deserted. I lived across the street when I walked away. I deserted. They took me to court every 5 minutes. Now I'm on Gleason. They take me to court that Tuesday, and I showed up. Now let me show you the mentality of people. I'm over there, and there's a woman going, "You son of a bitch! You piece of shit! Think you're playing with my granddaughter? I'll fucking hang you, you piece of shit!" And she says, "Pat Cooper, oh my God, I love you. Come over here." And he's hugging me. She's calling this guy a piece of shit, or the daughter, whatever. And she's calling me a wonderful guy. And I'm saying, honey, they hate me. The same as you hate her or him. Oh, fuck him, but you're a good guy. I said, I didn't understand that. But that's people. She liked me, not saying whether I was right or wrong. Fuck you, Jeff, he's a prick, but you're a better guy. I paid 21 years each. I made money. I made fucking money and made money. And every time they try to get it, I said to the judge, here's my taxes. What is it? $390,000. All right, what's the next tax? $487,000. What is she getting? $130 a week. So I said, Your Honor, that I think, he says, that's the law. And I looked at her saying, stupid, fuck this court. Let me do what I want to do. I want the docket number. Now, the docket number means when you send, the docket number hits, and then they send it to her. Then one day, I missed, for some reason, the mail. No. She got it the next day. But meanwhile, they had a warrant for my arrest. Where do you think they sent my warrant?
Where?
To a girl called Pat Cooper, who was in a play called Boys from Syracuse. I should never see my grandkids. It's all documented. A girl called Pat Cooper. She got my summons in her box, and she calls my lawyer. She says, "I didn't do. Who's Pat Cooper?" He said, "Well, she's coming. Well, I got the thing that he's got to show up in court for lack of payment." And my lawyer comes and says, "Did you know?" I said, "Are you fucking nuts?" So that Thursday, she already got it. She never called us, and I got it. So I went to court with the girl.
Oh, you went with Pat Cooper.
Well, no, yes. And they said, where's Pat Cooper? And the two of us stood up. And the fucking judge says, is this some kind of a charade? I didn't know what a charade meant at that time. And my lawyer said, that means, with a bullshit. Okay. And she goes, Your Honor, I got it in the box where I work. I'm on Boyce from Syria. What? Is this a joke? The fucking judge. Is this a fucking joke? And this woman yells out, one of the sisters, what is he paying you? What?
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
All right?
Oh,
You
boy.
talk about sister-in-laws that were tough. And they ruined it on this girl because she was a good girl, but she was the baby, and she blew everything. All right? So there's your fucking... And meanwhile, I'm wrong that I got to the point say, fuck all of yous. Yeah, see? When you say...
gotcha.
I love when they go, Pat, I heard about your wife, and I heard... I don't get that. Some guy's daughter dies. I heard about your wife. Somebody's father. I heard about your father. None of them ever called me when my wife called. So I'm walking them down the street. They go, Pat. I go, fuck you. Fuck you, you motherfucker. What? Oh, when your son died, didn't I call you? I give you my condolence. My wife died. Oh, he said I was on the road. You on the fucking road? My wife died and you're on the fucking road? Huh? Those are your Howard... That's Howard Stern fans would tell you that.
Back.
Oh.
All right,
Wow,
you finished?
Pat.
Is that it?
Well, we got to
Holy
take a
shit.
break. I don't know.
Take
Wow,
a break.
Pat.
You tell
When
us
I'm on,
when
they
you're
shouldn't be.
finished.
I am the break.
Yes, you are.
Do you have any gigs coming up, Pat? Are you doing any gigs at all? You did quit, okay.
I quit.
I
What?
don't lie to you.
I know.
No, I don't lie to you. I don't feel anymore because it's enough. I'm 85. Your body
This is
doesn't do
85.
what you wanted.
Amazing.
My mind ain't what it used to be.
Really?
I can sit here for hours and be funny, but I don't know, get on the stage and I got to go, I hope I can remember this thing. Well, I made a few dollars. It's over. It's fucking over, and it's tough to be over.
Then how about a good stage show would be Pat Cooper and
It's the world.
And
yes.
the other Pat
somebody
Cooper.
and somebody else in chairs talking.
Yeah.
And you could call it a discussion with Pat Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
And then you guys go back and forth and kind of get you on subjects to talk about because it's still entertaining to hear you discuss something. So the audience would be there knowing it's not a stand-up act, it's a discussion.
No, I would do that, my buddy. I would do that tomorrow. But what I don't want to do is some routines and shit.
Yeah, you don't have to.
No, but I never did the same show twice. I've told the same stories, of course I did. But I've always injected something different because I was tired of saying the same. If I sat on a chair and had an audience in front of me, and I told me say the true subject, I think I could probably flow because I got a funny flow. I think I could handle it. I want to do it for the Friars because I have a little hard-on for them, and the minute they knew I had a hard-on for them, they took my picture off the wall. How do you call about that shit? Yeah? How do you call about that shit?
Pat Cooper's
they
a
took
black
my
cloud.
picture off the fucking wall. So here's what Steve said.
Just rains it all around him every day.
Here's what Steve said.
What,
It
Steve?
said, if you're on Broadway or
Yeah.
off Broadway,
Yeah.
as you walk out, you have a picture behind you, and they take the picture off and walk off. Because
it on your
they
show.
prove to me that they don't respect dignity.
Right.
And I'm going to get them comedically. I'm not angry at them. I hope the fucking train breaks down under the building, and I hope the fucking elevator breaks down, that they over there because they're not nice. And guess what? Larry King is now the dean.
Yes, he is.
What?
Yes.
Yes, he's the
This
dean of the
old
Friar.
Fuck. This old fuck who has no fucking talent, who's a pest. He's one of the United States pests. How the fuck he lasted on CNN? Let me tell you something. Many years ago, I went to Washington when he had a show, 12 to 6. I was on 6 fucking hours. Me. He said, I never saw a guy could do 6 fucking hours. He said, I'll never forget you. I'm about maybe 6-8 months. I'm walking down the street. Hey, how are you? Huh? Now they make him the fucking dean who don't mean shit to the Friars, but the Friars will make anybody a fucking dean. I mean, Jerry Lewis, I understand. Jerry's a great, great genius talent. But what the fuck did he do to the Friars? I tell you, hey, listen to me, my buddy. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Steve, you're married 8 years. You're dead. Everything about you is fucking dead. Put the suspenders on your balls. That's where you gotta put them. How fucking dare you, and how fucking dare them name him as a dean?
Right.
Freddie Roman was a great dean. Freddie, I hope you're well, and that's why you're not the dean anymore. Now they need a Martin, so they have a Dean Martin.
Oh, right. Yeah, there you
That
go.
would work.
Dean Martin.
I
would
ain't coming
be
in no more
the
because you're
Dean.
getting on my fucking nerves.
I hear you.
Is this his last appearance,
Pat
Steve?
Cooper.
Not
Yes.
as long as you want him.
Oh no, Pat
He'll
comes back.
He'll come anytime you want.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Listen to me. Don't say that.
You can't put your
Don't say that.
on your
That's
head.
why he doesn't perform anymore.
Don't say that.
There you go. Put
Don't
your
give
hat
me
on.
carte blanche. I don't want
Oh,
carte
no,
blanche.
you don't have
I
that.
want you to. I
I
want
think
you
this
to
might
call
be
me
your last appearance.
because you want
The phone
me.
blew up.
Right, because we want you.
Of course we want you.
But I don't want to force my greatness on you because I say things for a fucking hour.
Right.
How many of your guests can hold you for a fucking hour?
That's true.
And your fucking friends and you Stern fans, you're a disgrace because
there
you're
goes the
cowards.
phone
You
again.
don't want to hear two sides of a story. You know what that makes you? Animals.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Well,
Animals.
how's your phone? My phone is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
yeah.
miss you
Phone's
too,
not
Pat.
good.
Right
Lit
now.
up.
Maybe Tim will bring him on.
Let
now that he
up.
talks about it.
Yeah. All
You
right.
got a good idea.
Pat Cooper. Oh, my God.
Let the record
I'm
show
exhausted.
that Bob Levy's been on hold the whole time.
Oh, shit.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Going to that. Yeah, have both of them. Sure.
Hey, Bob, I don't know if we can handle this today, Bob. Bob.
No, listen, I just want to
Hold
say
on, phone
something
call.
about
Are we
Pat.
finished?
He is
No,
one
phone
of
call.
the last
What?
great American heroes, okay?
Wow.
There ain't men like
What
him
time you
around
guys quit?
anymore.
We quit
You should have
years
quit
ago.
a year ago.
I beat you to the joke. I beat you to the joke. Thanks, Bob.
Let me tell you something, Pat. I met you in there
Hello?
when they sent me in there to do a roast of
Wait a
me.
minute.
Remember that stupid fucking bit they did? And you told me, don't ever take
Bob
a
Levy.
piece of paper
I can't hear. I can't hear. Wait a minute.
Oh, you
Bob,
turn that
it's
up?
Bob Levy. Bob Levy. He's a comedian. He's just saying that you're the last of the greats. He's praising
Levy,
you.
Mazel tov. That's Italian. God bless you, Levy. I got somebody, and I got my friend over here. I got my friend. I confuse you with North. You are North.
Oliver North and Jim Norton. It's
No,
fine.
North. N-O-T-H. That's the actor, great actor.
Oh, Chris North.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's fucking.
That is so
Hey,
right.
Levine, I love you.
There
God
goes the
bless you.
phone
Thank
again.
you. I got a winner. I got somebody that cares.
He's trying to tell you something. Go ahead, Bob.
Let me tell you something. You were so right about Howard. I quit his show to go on Opie and Anthony because it was the same bullshit over and over. And he turned into fucking a cat woman all of a sudden. Now he's got 100 cats all of a sudden, like a cunt he is. And fucking
Oh, boy.
him
See.
and Jared had me
See what
banned from the
happened.
building saying I attacked securities, these lying fucks, so I could not go on O&A and get in the building. That's what kind of piece
Thank
of
God.
shit they are.
Oh,
over
my
there.
God,
You
are we
were
gonna have a
correct,
talking,
and
too?
I thank you for having the balls to say it.
That's how the Nazis started.
Oh,
That's how the
Nazis.
fucking Nazis started.
That's it.
That's how
right.
they fucking started.
Get on a fucking
This
ride
piece of
and
shit.
Maybe we can rappel down the building. To
Maybe
get out
we
of here.
should be able to. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Parachute.
You noticed
Fucking
I
ass motherfuckers.
All right, Bob. Thank you. All right, we'll
There
see you next
goes,
time. Thank you, Bob. Bob Levy.
Thank you,
everyone.
Bob. Hitler.
I got a fan.
Yeah. I can't wait
Is
to
that
find
it?
out how that ends.
Yeah,
when you
Pat
call
Cooper.
Bob Levy a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
I got a fan.
Yeah, for 10
Send me
minutes.
a picture.
All I want to say is we tried, but Pat
you
Cooper's
know.
going to be Pat Cooper.
Very,
and boy, was that entertaining.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
ramblings of a
That's it,
of a
Pat.
madman, right? Right.
Perspiring.
That's
All
it,
right, Pat.
God bless you.
I'm going to go give
I gotta
Pat
take a
Cooper a
piss.
hug.
Are you finished, you guys?
Yeah, we're
We'll be
done.
back now. I got to take a piss.
I
Yeah,
gotta
but
pee.
you're at 24 hours. Once you go home, they won't know the difference.
I like the way you think.
The great Pat Cooper. Thank you. All right.
Ain't it?
The Opie and Anthony Show will be right back. On Sirius XM.
Kind of soft PJs that every woman likes. They love these things. Then,
There's a thing called power of speech in this fucking country.
power of speech.
Don't let nobody bullshit you
Right.
that I can't talk about fucking Howard. I'll stand by you till I fucking die because now this fucking Howard is a bully to have people call up this studio while I'm on and not to talk to this cocksucker. He's a cocksucker to have you even claim that I can't talk in America, you fucking whore. You piece of shit. You disgraziata fucking lowlife.
Disgraziata.
And you who's running the show, I'm coming after you, you fuck. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Interrupting my stardom, you cocksucker. I'm telling you this.
Yeah.
You hurt my friends Opie and Anthony. This is fucking war.
Oh, shit.
I'll sit on your fucking lawn. You tell that prick that you work for he's a fucking piece of shit.
Oh, boy. Oh, wow.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. Gee, thanks for telling him, Steve.
That,
I guess Steve told him. Uh-oh, he's coming back.
Oh, no. No, he's not.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, Jesus.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I am so fucking mad.
Yeah.
This is how people attack the fucking enemy. You're worse than a terrorist, Howard.
A terrorist.
You are a fucking terrorist.
Wow.
You're a disgrace. I'm going to call up Netanyahu from Israel.
Oh.
And say, here's a fucking terrorist. Piece of shit talking, threatening my friends.
Disgracia.
Yeah, why don't you put a gun to my head and threaten me? I'll die before I hang up on that motherfucker.
Oh.
Howard, you're a piece of shit.
And
There
goes Pat.
Thanks for having us over.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Nazi motherfuckers.
Nazis.
Thanks, Steve. I'm so
Nazis.
really appreciate you told him that.
Holy,
They're kind of keeping it vague, but
holy shit.
well, is that it?
Oh, my God.
Oh God, I am so turning my phone off today.
Wow.
Where were you?
Well, I was saying Valentine's Day.
I think we're back.
Why not? Why not be back?
I guess we got some splaining to do.
What?
Look, man, we were asked to, control Pat and make sure he doesn't trash Howard Stern.
Which, by the way, is
And I
literally impossible.
no offense to the person who wrote this, although most know who wrote it. I said, look, Pat Cooper's going to be Pat Cooper.
He's his own guy.
And at that point, what do? You cancel his appearance? Fuck no.
He's his own guy.
Because in the end, that was great radio. That's all I give a fuck about on a daily basis. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I understand the thinking behind, hey, we're trying to move things forward. But the reality is, like, I'm not going to ever ask a guest. I mean, I'll ask him not to make a fucking gun threat against a political figure.
Right.
But as far as that's concerned, I'm not going to ask a guest to not say anything because other shows aren't asked to ask guests to treat us better.
Oh God, no.
Has any show ever said, "Hey, look, let's bury the hatchet with Opie and Anthony"? Like,
No. It's been a one-way street for years. So
that's just my issue.
because
Did I get crazy glue on the tip of your pen?
what?
Oh, is that what it is? You creep. Goodbye.
You're crazy gluing your teeth.
I
during
was
the
trying
show
to write
today.
with it. It was nothing.
Sorry, Jimmy.
There's a lot of cum in it too, so I guess you're digging that in your teeth. Crazy glue and jizz.
Look, here are the facts. Howard Stern, there was a birthday party. The company put a lot of time, effort, and money behind it, okay?
Yeah.
We were told that we will not be attending and we will not be getting the invite. So that's kind of insulting right there. If we did get the invite, I absolutely would not have gone.
We would
to be honest with you, because we're just not on the same fucking page, obviously.
We've gone to all the other serious events.
Right.
So,
And you know, as an event, it was it was a huge success for the company. Who's that? The dentist?
Who the fuck is that? He's on though. He's fucking busy. Stop fucking calling. Yeah. Hi. What? He can't. He's busy shitting in someone's mouth. Can he call you back? He's trying to shit in my mouth. Can he get back to you?
I'm on the air, so that's
Exactly.
why everybody's
Yeah,
yelling
it's the
at me.
shit in the mouth show.
I have. What time is my appointment? 3?
Exactly.
Okay.
Nice job on those fucking X-rays. Teeth are falling out like he has fucking cancer of the gums.
Yeah, tell her that the teeth been falling
Well,
out.
my temporaries have been cracking.
They're
and
terrible.
falling out.
Falling
I
out
had
of
to
your
glue one in
fucking
with
mouth.
crazy glue.
Yeah, what are they, fucking chiclets with duct tape
did.
on them?
I hope
Terrible
that's
job.
okay.
Boo.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
suggest crazy gluing your teeth back into your mouth?
No. All right.
Boy,
thank
where do I
you,
go
dear.
to get mine done?
Bye. I just had to
I didn't
confirm my.
they didn't hear
It doesn't work
My
because she's a fan
appointment.
of the show.
She
we learned
knows,
that
yeah.
last time.
Yeah, they know, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, so as far as a broadcast and event, I heard it was a huge success. I absolutely did not.
Your son's a big success.
I absolutely did not listen to a minute of it. I had no fucking desire. That's a fact too. Okay, and Pat Cooper, hates Howard just as much as I do, which is fucking terrific. And of course he's going to come in here and fucking rant
of
and rave.
venom.
Right.
That has a lot of venom.
So,
But the company.
those are the facts. What are you going to do?
If it's a big company event, the company could have said, "Look, let's bury the hatchet between the shows. Would you guys be on your best behavior?" Like that's it. They didn't even ask. It
The
wasn't
thing
even
is,
considered.
obviously, not bringing anyone up on stage.
Oh,
God. That's crazy.
Right.
And again, I absolutely, I wouldn't have gone. But the fact that we weren't even allowed to.
Oh no, it was told to us that we make sure we stay away.
But whatever. That's what it's been. That's what it's been for years and years. I mean, I'm used to the the segregation that goes on here between shows, and I'm fine with it. I don't care. But they get a little nervous when someone like Pat Cooper comes in, who had a relationship with that show about years ago, was a huge part of it, and now speaks his mind.
Right. Which goes back to my first point. It was great radio. And that's all we care about in the end. It was amazing. Who's not listening to that shit?
Is there anyone that motherfucker is still on any good terms
Believe
with?
me, we'll be next.
Oh, yeah. And those sons of bitches, Opie Anthony, and that Jimmy.
That Chris Note that they have with him.
You know, you're absolutely right. That's how that shit works. You know, you get excited like, oh, fuck, he's on our side now. But that shit always
just goes away.
Bites you in the ass.
And he's somebody that I don't think there's one person, professionally or personally, that he hasn't completely fucking fallen out with.
It's amazing to listen to.
I think his goal is to die with nobody liking him.
Well, the point was made, like, we're turning, I don't know. It doesn't help our cause if Pat Cooper, trashes Howard.
It's our cause.
As we try to advance our situation. I don't know what any of this means because we don't see any of this happening.
I don't know what a cause is.
I mean, we're in a good place right now. I think the show and the channel is sounding better than ever. We got a real true radio guy behind the channel now, so there's some very positive things happening. But as the company sees it how they see it, and there's nothing we could do to change that.
They can't take away my dignity because the greatest love of all. It ain't happening in me. There's hate. You're a disgraziado.
And we did okay, but then Steve the Tattletale told Pat
the Tattletale
after the appearance, what was going on
an issue
behind the scenes, and man, that I've never seen anyone angrier. That was Pat at 11.
Oh yeah,
he was at 11.
How did those aged blood vessels not just rupture as he's yelling like that? Those fucking his veins and arteries must look like pretzel rods.
Right.
They're just ready to just crackle.
That's 85.
Oh my God.
They love him 85. On Twitter. They're fucking out of their minds loving Pat Cooper.
That's 85. The energy that guy has, it's amazing, and he looks damn fucking good.
And he's got plenty of time.
I don't believe that his brain's going. Like he tries to say. I don't believe it. He can't really hear. His hearing's shot.
No, the hearing thing is a big issue with him. But he even took time out of his Howard bashing to shit all over Dice, which I thought was nice. He, for him to take some of his hate for Howard and, shovel it another direction.
And spread it around a little bit.
Spread it around a little.
Pat doesn't go for the really dirty stuff, though, because he loved my Monster Range special, but he goes, that thing at the end with that big pussy, you didn't need it. You didn't need it. And I wasn't mad at him. I was like, well, that's just not his thing. For him, that's ultra vulgar.
Class.
But to me, that's,
dignity.
Those guys would have talked about that in the 50s and 60s if they could have. Of course they would have.
Right. That's what it is.
It's a different generation,
So I think that's, and obviously we weren't going to, stop Pat Cooper.
No, Pat Cooper's going to say what Pat Cooper wants to say. Guy's 85 fucking years old. We're going to stop him and tell him he can't say anything he wants to. He's earned the ability to say whatever the fuck he wants.
But no, don't worry, Sirius XM. You had an amazing event.
Yeah. Don't worry. The event went great.
I think it's pretty obvious to everyone.
Loves everybody.
Amazing event, okay?
It's a wonderful time. It was very successful.
Don't you worry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know it was amazing. I wasn't there and I didn't fucking listen.
I was
no idea.
Reading people's tweets.
Yeah.
So there were people.
I know about it because of Jenny Hutt and her neediness to get a celebrity picture.
Oh, that's
about all I know about the damn thing.
Yes.
Yeah, because believe it or not, we don't sit around worrying about this shit.
Yeah.
We've carved out a nice little career for ourselves.
Did Tim go? Was Tim allowed to go?
But it's not as good as him.
Nobody was allowed to go that was concerned with the show.
No. That's
great.
That's a fact.
Travis? No, you didn't go?
No, I'm telling you the God's honest truth.
Travis wouldn't be invited to a thing done by this program.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking, he knows.
Yes, that's
he knows what
true.
I mean, what happened.
Were you invited to Opie's Super Bowl party?
I didn't have a Super.
What?
Yeah, I heard. I went to yours.
I heard you had a big party. There was pizza and guests. The game was on.
I was there.
I didn't have a Super Bowl
Sam
party.
knows because he was there.
My God,
I didn't.
I would have gone, but I already committed to go to yours.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, man.
I do want to speak for myself. Pat Cooper spoke a lot of truth today. Boy, did he speak a lot of truth.
Well, he was there in the heyday.
That's me talking.
He knows.
Not the show, me, personally.
He was there.
I know for a fact there was a lot of truth in a lot of the things that were said today. That guy's sharp. Fuck.
He
All right.
just
get out of here.
I have to plug.
Yes,
Jimmy,
Jim
what?
Norton.
I have great ticket sales. I'm very happy. The Netflix is helping a lot. 5 straight sold out shows. DC is totally sold out. All
Wow.
shows.
Nice.
Atlantic City is sold out, except for the late show on Saturday, which we just added. And there are tickets available February 28th in Pittsburgh at Carnegie Music Hall, but it's selling much better than I thought it was going to. So late show at the Borgata on the 15th and Pittsburgh, and more dates being added soon.
Bravo. All right.
Very cool.
I ain't taking any phone calls today.
Nah, fuck it.
Let's all just relax a day. and
Let's all have a chew.
Let's all just relax for a day.
Yeah.
Howard will make his calls yelling and screaming like he always does.
Don't worry about it. Everyone relax.
He'll make his yelling and screaming calls behind the
Right.
scenes. We all know that.
Right.
I don't need a sweaty program director running and chasing me out of the building
Jesus.
because there's an issue. We all know how this plays out. Let him yell and scream.
Relax.
And then we'll sit down and discuss our side of it. And hopefully we'll reconvene here tomorrow. Okay.
That sounds good to me.
And Jeremy now works with him, so.
Oh.
Remember the time Jeremy yelling and running down the fucking streets sweating.
Oh, right.
Making us stop
Remember that?
something that wasn't even going to happen. Because someone was a bit paranoid.
A little panicky.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, yo.
See you later, y'all.
Label.
The Opie and Anthony Show is drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind